Hello students, welcome to your channel. Please like, share and subscribe your own channel, School Studies. School Study is pleased to announce the launch of our educational website, Patel Section. After years of hard work and dedication, we are delighted to officially announce the launch. Our goal with this website is to provide our students with an easier way to learn the lesson and prepare for exams. The new website is interactive and gives better access to NCERT solutions, GSAB solution, Kids Zone and General Knowledge, course and quiz. We will be constantly updating our content with helpful information, articles, blogs, newsletters, new course announcements. We hope you find the new website with a fresh look, easy to access information. For any question, suggestion, feedback or comments, please contact us today. Today we will see a video related to mathematics subject. In that today's topic is NCERT solution for class 8 math, chapter 13 direct and inverse proportions, exercise 13.2. So let's solve textbook exercise. The first question, which of the following are in inverse proportion? The first one is the number of workers on a job and the time to complete the job. The number of workers and the time to complete the job is in inverse proportion because less workers will take more time to complete work and more workers will take less time to complete the same work. The time taken for a journey and the distance traveled in a uniform speed. The time and distance covered is in direct proportion. Area of cultivated land and the crop harvested. It is the direct proportion because more are of cultivated land will yield more crops. The time taken for fixed journey and speed of a vehicle. The time and speed are in inverse proportion because if time is less, speed is more. The population of a country and the area of land per person. It is in inverse proportion. If the population of country increases, the area of land per person decreases. Next, second question. In a television game show, the prize money of 1 lakh is to be divided equally amongst the winners. Complete the following table and find whether the prize money given to an individual winner is directly or inversely proportional to the number of winners. Here, the number of winners and prize are in inverse proportion because winners are increasing, prize money will decreasing. The number of winners are 4. Each winner will get 1 lakh upon 4, that is 25,000. When the number of workers are 5, winners are 5, each winner will get 1 lakh divided by 5, that is 20,000. If the number of winners are 8, each winner will get 1 lakh upon 8, that is 12,500. When the number of winners are 10, each winner will get 1 lakh upon 10, that is 10,000. When the number of winners are 20, each winner will get 1 lakh upon 20, that is 5,000. Third question, Rahman is making a wheel using spokes. He wants to fix each spoke in such a way that angles between any pair of consecutive spokes are equal. Help him by completing the following table. Are the number of spokes and the angles formed between the pairs of consecutive spokes in inverse proportion? Calculate the angle between a pair of consecutive spokes on a wheel with 15 spokes. How many spokes would you need it if the angle between a pair of consecutive spokes is 40 degree? So here is the number of spokes are increasing, the angle between a pair of consecutive spokes is decreasing. So it is an inverse proportion and the angle at the center of circle is 360 degree. When the number of spoke is 8, then the angle between the pair of consecutive spoke is 360 upon 8, that is 45 degree. If the number of spoke is 10, the angle between pair of consecutive spokes, that is 360 upon 10, equals to 36 degree. When the number of spoke is 12, then the angle between a pair of consecutive spoke equals to 360 upon 12, that is 30 degree. Yes, the number of spoke and the angles formed between a pair of consecutive spoke is in inverse proportion. When the number of spoke is 15, then angle between a pair of consecutive spoke is equal to 360 upon 15, that is 24 degree. The number of spokes will be needed, that is 360 upon 40, that is 9. Fourth question, if a box of sweets is divided among 24 children, they will get 5 sweets each. How many would each get if the number of the children is reduced by 4? Each child gets 5 sweets. 24 children will get 24 into 5, that is 120 sweets. Total number of sweets equals to 120. If the number of children is reduced by 4, then the children left is 24 minus 4, that is 20. Now each child will get sweets equals to 120 upon 20, that is 6 sweets. A farmer has enough food to feed 20 animals in his kettle for 6 days. How long will the food last if there are 10 more animals in his kettle? So let the number of days be x. Total number of animals are 20 plus 10, that is 30. Here the numbers of animals and the numbers of days are in inverse proportion. So 20 upon 30 equals to 6x upon 6. That is, we will do the cross multiplication. So we will get x equals to 20 into 6 upon 30. So x equals to 4. Hence the food will last for 4 days. A contractor estimates that 3 persons could rewire Jashminder's house in 4 days. If he uses 4 persons instead of 3, how long should they get to complete the job? So let the time taken to complete the job be x. Here the number of persons and the number of days are in inverse proportion. So 3 by 4 equals to x upon 4. So we will do the cross multiplication. So we will get x equals to 3. Hence 4 persons will complete the job in 3 days. A batch of bottles was packed in 25 boxes with 12 bottles in each box. If the same batch is packed using 20 bottles in each box, how many boxes will be filled? So let the number of boxes be x. Here the number of bottles and the number of boxes are in inverse proportion. So 12 upon 20 equals to x upon 25. We will do the cross multiplication, so we will get x equals to 15. Hence 15 bottles will be filled. Next, a factory requires 42 machines to produce a given number of articles in 63 days. How many machines will be required to produce the same number of articles in 54 days? Number of machines required be x. Here number of machines and the number of days are in inverse proportion. So 63 upon 54, that is x upon 42. So we will do the cross multiplication. So we will get x equals to 49. Hence 49 machines will be required. Ninth, a car takes 2 hours to reach a destination by traveling at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour. How long will it take when the car travels at the speed of 80 kilometers per hour? So let the number of hours be x. Here the speed of car and the time are in inverse proportion. So 60 upon 80 equals to x upon 2. We will do the cross multiplication. So we will get x equals to 3 upon 2, that is 1.5 hours. So the car will take 1.5 hours to reach its destination. 2 persons could fit new windows in a house in 3 days. One of the persons fell ill before the work started. How long will the job take now? Let the number of days be x. So here the number of persons and the number of days are inverse proportion. So 2 upon 1 equals to x upon 3. So x equals to 6. So 6 days are required if one person get ill. Let the 2 persons will fit new windows in a house in 3 days. Let the number of persons be x. So here the number of persons and the number of days are in inverse proportion. So 2 upon x equals to 1 upon 6. That is x equals to 6. A school has 8 periods a day, each of 45 minutes duration. How long will each period be if the school has 9 periods a day, assuming the number of school hours to be the same? So let the duration of the each period be x. Here the number of periods and the duration of periods are in inverse proportion. So 8 upon 9 equals to x upon 45. So 8 into 45 equals to 9x. So x equals to 40. Hence the duration of each period will be 40 minutes. So this was exercise 13.2 of chapter 13, class 8. I hope you like my video. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you. Please leave comment, question or doubts in comment section if you have any, or you can drop a mail to us. You will find my email ID at the end of this video. You can also join us on Facebook page, follow us on Instagram, connect us on LinkedIn or tweet us on Twitter. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you.